Company Voluntary Liquidation and Company Voluntary Arrangement. A Company Voluntary Liquidation (CVL) and a Company Voluntary Arrangement (CVA) are two different insolvency procedures available to companies facing financial difficulties. Here are the key differences between the two. Company Voluntary Liquidation (CVL). A CVL is a formal insolvency process where the company's assets are liquidated and the company ceases to trade. The primary goal of a CVL is to wind up the company's affairs in an orderly manner, pay off creditors to the extent possible, and distribute any remaining assets to the shareholders. A CVL is initiated by the company's directors when they believe the company is insolvent and cannot continue to trade. A resolution to wind up the company must be passed by the shareholders. The liquidator. In a CVL, a licensed insolvency practitioner is appointed as the liquidator to take control of the company's assets, to realise them and distribute the proceeds to creditors in a prescribed order of priority. Outcome. The company is ultimately dissolved and its operations come to an end. Any remaining funds after paying off the creditors are distributed to shareholders according to their shareholdings. Company Voluntary Arrangement (CVA). A CVA is a formal agreement between a company and its creditors to restructure the company's debts and come up with a repayment plan. The goal of a CVA is to help the company continue trading whilst repaying its debts over a fixed period. Initiation. A CVA is proposed by the company's directors and requires approval from creditors representing a specified majority of the company's debts. If approved, the CVA binds all creditors, including those who voted against it. A supervisor, usually an insolvency practitioner, is appointed to oversee the implementation of the CVA. The supervisor ensures that the company adheres to the terms of the arrangement and makes the agreed upon payments to the creditors. Outcome. If the company successfully completes the CVA, it can continue trading and repay a portion of its debts over time. At the end of the agreed upon period, the company is released from the debts covered by the CVA. In summary, a Company Voluntary Liquidation (CVL) involves winding up the company's affairs and distributing its assets to creditors, ultimately leading to the company's dissolution. On the other hand, a Company Voluntary Arrangement (CVA) is a restructuring mechanism that allows the company to continue trading while repaying its debts under a formal agreement with its creditors. The choice between a CVL and a CVA very much depends on the specific circumstances of the company and its ability to continue operating in a viable manner. If you'd like to know more about a Company Voluntary Liquidation (CVL) or Arrangement (CVA), simply click the link or contact us anytime.